Scrapping, and I am here with 2 more photos for January's How to Kill a Kit with Style. I have a whole bunch of scraps right now, and you'll have to excuse my voice. I am getting over bronchitis, so it's been a little hard to talk. But I have a lot of scraps. This one too. I only have 2 full sheets left, so I'm going to use both full sheets. This will be used for some layering. This was that wood grain that I really liked at the beginning of the month with the white dots on it. So that's what I'm starting with. It is Dreamer by New Day, Dear Lizzie collection. And I have 2 photos from the retreat that Heather did last November. I have 1 more photo to scrap from this retreat, and it is going to happen next month. I've got plans actually with Miranda there, so we've got an idea to do. I'm saying I'm a little tired. It's been a long week at school. I wasn't even there half the week because I was out sick. But these are some of my use it or lose it type things. I have not used this card at all. I've either used the cards or used parts of the other cards, so I'm fine with that. But I like this. By being yourself, you put something wonderful in the world that was not there before. And it's really great how I can be myself with Miranda, and she kind of gets my sense of humor. And I thought these banners, the pennants there, would be kind of fun to do in the corner, because we've got it in the background here with the photo drop. So I'm going to set this aside. Right now, I need to figure out what to do with all of this. I think because one's a landscape and one's a portrait photo, I want to angle them, but I don't think I'm going to use this. This doesn't quite go. And there's Miranda texting me, of course. Hi, Miranda. I can't text back. I'm busy filming. But what I think I'm going to do is kind of do a messy stack where I'm going to use a lot of these random pieces and kind of play off the motion, particularly of this one. I mean, we were just goofing off on that last day. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to set aside the small pieces because those will be the parts that I kind of tuck in at the end and go with the bigger pieces. So first big piece, let me just even set those aside. Let me move my little phone stand and get my ATV down. First big piece to cut up is this one, and I think I'm going to do, let's see here, it's 4, 6, if I did maybe an 11 by 7 inch rectangle. Let's do the 7-inch that cut right there. All right. And then we're just going to cut an inch off there. This will give me a base, something to base everything on. Just the foundation. Because apparently the 12 by 12 piece of paper is not enough of a foundation, right? So I'm planning on doing a lot of scrapbooking this weekend. This is being filmed on the 25th of January. So I don't know if this video will go live Saturday or Tuesday. I have an idea for the Saturday video that I want to get out pretty quickly. All right, so this is going to go here, and I'm going to hit my elbow on my bookcase, which is right next to my right arm, and then I'm going to tape this down. So I'm attempting to get a uniform fit. So give me some white space up here, and it'll give your eye a place to rest. It'll give me some space to do the title and things. And I don't mind stuff hanging off the top because that's where some of these things to tuck in will go. By the end, I won't have a photo on top of the wood grain. It'll all be on layers. That's the plan, at least. We know what they say, what God says about plans. All right, let's cut the branding strip off of this. Oh, let's look here. Is there anything on here that would work for these photos? How about be kind? That works perfectly with, me choking her, right? Be positive. I don't think any of those are going to work for this. All right. Let's do 10 inches across for this one. That gives me a little bit of red to use, which is not really a color I've used a lot for this particular kit. Being that we just came off Christmas, red was not really the color I was going for. I needed a very clean palette change there of different things. All right, that looks good. And again, I'm trying to center it, but then leaving some visual interest here at the bottom by changing that. Okay, which one now is the widest? Technically these stripes, or zigzags, or chevrons, or whatever we would like to call them this day of the week. Now, this one I'm going to do 10.5 inches. And what have I left here? Bits and pieces that won't matter. And again, I'm purposely trying to keep things so they're not the same size. I like that look sometimes, and sometimes I don't. And right now, because I have such random papers left, you know, I'm not worried. It's just it'll work. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I'm gonna put that one right there. So you just get a little bit of the flowers showing, which is fine because they're not the same collection. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I like that even better. They're not the same collection, although a lot of the colors, particularly with this, are also in this one. And some of these kind of colors are mimicked with the leaves. But I scoop that down just a bit. I'm good with that. And then this one I'm going to make that one a smaller one. Let's do 8 inches. Give me another one of those pieces. Oh, I just realized there's a horrible glare right there. Sorry about that. Said still trying to get used to this filming setup. I think the next thing I'm going to buy are umbrella lights. I know that's not what they're called, but that's what they are in my head, so we just go with it. I'm the one talking and narrating this video, and so they get called what they get called in my head. Now I could... This flower right here, which I'll probably end up getting covered up, is the one that's throwing me off. This is what's... Yep, I like it like that. I feel like it should go like this. I don't know why. Okay. So, here's kind of how I would like it. I'm going to trim this one down because that little bit of wool there feels a little just off. I wonder, can I do it like this? See, I don't like that. I want this one on top, but again, I'm having trouble with a little bit of wall showing. So we're just gonna trim that down. I don't mind it up here because of the frame. Okay, I'm liking that. So we are gonna put some adhesive on here and not go all the way to the edge. We're gonna turn that one just a smidge. By putting just a little bit of adhesive and then keeping it away from the edge, it gives me the opportunity to tuck things in there. So, which is where stuff like this comes in handy. So let's find all those little bits. And before I do that, I'm going to forget to use this. So I'm going to trim that down. And it did have it on the other side, but it was bigger. So, see, I like that right there. And then I'm going to have to put some stuff there, which is fine. That is not a big deal. What I am happy about is using up my supplies. Oh, okay, I want to have a little bit more of the white showing so it doesn't come out great at the corner. All right, so little bits. I've got, this is from the 6x6 Whimsical pad. This is the opposite of that, so I would have to use this side. That one's slightly different shape. This would be easy to incorporate, so would that. This would be easy to incorporate, and I have a small piece that I've got attached that already has glue on it. that would be easy to incorporate. All right, so I'm going to take these out first and see what of this I can use. So this is from another layout, and I would like to use that. It's already got glue on it. Perfect right there. Let's see. We are going to put that in there. I need scissors. That will work. And then it needs a little something kind of over the top there, which, hold on, I have an idea. Oh, the idea is not knock my trimmer off my cabinet. Nope. I have a little tab punch. And that, to me at least, is what is being called for here. Is that would fit in without creating another rectangle. It gives it another shape, and then I can mimic, there we go, I can mimic that shape in other places too, so I can easily pull that in. And it's a slightly different size. But this can go down in here. All right. Let me bring the scraps with me. Come on. I can do this. There we go. I don't know if you can hear what's going on downstairs. It sounds like my husband and daughter have called my mother-in-law to say goodnight. All right, let's pull some of this in. I want it like this, or do I want it like this? I like it better like that. Okay, that is enough. I'd like to incorporate this in somehow. Like that there, that works. I had it there. There we go. All right, what other pieces? All right, so I have used this. I don't think I'm going to use that. That's a good size for something else. I've got that I'm not going to use. I've used that. I've used that. I've used that. The other side was that cut apart sheet. That would actually be good to write on. I could just trim that off right there or even embellish it. Hold on, let's see here. Where could I fit that in easily? Ooh, right there would work. But then I've got this gap here and I don't like that gap. Let's see. Could I peel up these tabs? Put it right here. It's the same length as the photo. So I can easily trim it. That's not a problem. I think trimming it is going to be my best bet. Because one, I don't want whatever that is, and two, I don't really want the red. So we will just take that out. I don't like it there. All right, here's an idea. How about this? We're going to pull that up, tuck this in here to give me my space, and then tuck this one underneath And then I don't have that funny little valley, which I don't particularly like. All right, you two stay stuck on there so I can put you back where you were. I know everybody says that ATG adhesive is very permanent, and that is true long term. However, in the short term, I find it quite easy to peel off. You have to be careful. I'm not going to lie to you on that one. I want this. I don't want it to line up exactly with this one. That feels too blocky. My favorite new word there, blocky. I don't like this one right here. It feels odd. So we're going to put this one over here so we get a different color and shape contrast. And then we will put these over here. Like that. Okay. And this one actually has to tuck under so you don't see the rough edge. There we go. All right, I like that. Now, what do I want to add in? Oh, what a day would work, but I really don't have that shade of orange. This happened, fabulous. Believe it and you will achieve it. I like that. It's not the exact shade of pink, but it's a nice sentiment because Miranda has been very supportive in so much that I have done lately with getting started really doing stuff on YouTube. That's a sentiment I associate with her. Now, I'm going to pull these out, and I said I was going to put them right here, and that's clearly not going to work. So, could I tuck that in there just for some texture? Could, but with the white and the white, that feels like I'm forcing it. And I'm happy. These are probably, I think I'm going to end up keeping these. This was part of my use it or lose it. And I have used some of it. I just, design-wise, the paper layers took their own course there. All right, let's see. What do we have? Not selfie. Oh, what else is over here? I've got these, which these are wider, so they're harder to, not wider, but thicker. Harder to use. Some cards. Oh, I need a title, don't I? Excuse me, I apologize for that. Oh, what about this? The best of times. Yay, beautiful. I like these. Let's pull these out. Excuse me, I am so sorry. I'm going to pause the video. I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I am so sorry about that. I knew I needed to get some water or bad things were going to follow soon. All right, so I want to pull in some of these. Right now, that fits. And remember, that fits as well. So I don't know if that's exactly where they're going to be placed. And you may notice things might look a little different because I was trying, before I came back, I realized I had not come up with a title. Normally, when I start, I have some idea of my title. Sometimes I've even written it down. Let's see here. None of those feel right. So, I was flipping through these. One came across like some of these emoji ones, and there's another sheet, not that one, this one. Some of this felt, especially these three right here, felt right. This color is not a perfect match, but I think it will work. But this one, I was thinking about using the word simply and then using just alphabet stickers to say us or simply happy, because that kind of is honestly what it seems like. I'm going to need some help getting this. Oh, let's put that there. Not you. I have yet to organize this drawer. And I can't really see that well into it. Oh, I think I found what I was looking for. Here it is. Oh, Cricut spatula thing that's all bent up. I don't care though. I love it. It's the only Cricut thing I own. Alright, so this is where these little inside pieces want to stick with the sticker and not come out. Ah, come on. I think this is why I've not used this sticker sheet yet. Because pulling things like this out always make me so nervous. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, so now I have this lovely mangled upward that I'm going to attempt to straighten out. Okay, so let's go through this backwards. Kind of pulling things out as we go along. All right, I have to turn this. So if I'm smart, I will fast forward this part of the video so you do not have to see this awkwardness. Watch me forget though. Okay. And then there. That gets, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Not quite perfect. It looks like third grade cursive. As a third grade teacher, I can honestly say that. Oh my goodness, would you please come off my finger? Okay. Let's get the little dot for the eye out. I am curious if any of my viewers know what the dot of the eye is called. It actually has a name. That little teeny tiny piece that I despise so much. Okay, I'm not even going to try to take out happy there. I'm going to switch over to this. And I want to use this side. No, that side's not going to show up very well against that. Those are very similar. Hold on, I've got another tiny alpha in here, don't I? Yes, I have this one. The rose gold. There we go. Explain to me how rose gold leaves, or the navy on the back leaves pink behind, right? Like, really? U-S. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so now let's start getting some of this stuff in. This is where, again, we get some of those fun little stuff to layer in. Pull in some of these little emojis with the arrows. We'll kind of mimic the arrow that's on here. There we go. Oh, let's move this over slightly. I don't know if you can hear my daughter coming up the stairs. I forgot to close my door. All the heart eyes I like, but there's red there. I don't like that one. Let's see what else I've got over here. Let's see. Be a unicorn.
Hi, are you on the phone?
No, I'm videotaping. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
This would be my daughter Elizabeth. She can wave her hand like a fancy scrapbooking YouTuber too.
Hello.
Or she does it backwards, but she's left-handed, so that's okay. Oh, there she goes. All right. Yeah, I can't find anything on there that is jumping out at me, and I'm sitting here staring at it. And if I'm staring at it that long, clearly not happening. All right, I do like this lovely. We're gonna stick that in there, possibly. Ugh, or it's gonna get stuck to the paper before I can get it down. All right. And I don't want, let's put sparkle over here. So that will bring some more of that mint in. Potentially. There we go. And I want to put something down here, but it's a little hard since they'll be upside down. But I could put something sideways. Let's put OMG. Okay, I like that. All right, so we've got some of that in. Now, I don't want to put that one there because it's going to cover that up. Let's see. There it is. It's hiding over here by my scissors. These will probably be things I end up... Oh, no, this is actually sticky chipboard. It's actual sticky chipboard, people. The best of times. That one feels good down there. Kind of like that one there. And that's the chipboard now is coming off with the adhesive backing. There we go. And then right now, feels like it needs to go somewhere over here. I like it there. It's not the perfect spot, but I don't want to get stuck on and dwell on where can it go, where can it go, where can it go. I'm very much of a let's get it stuck down and move on. I've got more pictures to do. I don't want those. Let's see here. You have this. None of that screams out to me. Some of these little words do though, like no filter. Put them on these little tabs. How about that? No filter. Now, I don't want to put it upside down. I'm just going to lay it over there seriously. And nailed it. There we go. So we've got those with the tabs. Now, what else do I want to put on there? What if... Got washi, but it's a little late for washi, I think. Let's do some enamel dots. I've been doing Nuvo drops quite a bit. So let's bring in... Let's see what we have. Oh, not red, not orange. Let's do yellow, maybe? I haven't. Oh, I do have some yellow. Do I have the right shade of yellow? No. Let's see about blues. I might have my teals in here. This I could pull out. How does this feel? No, that is totally the wrong feel. So these Bella enamel shapes might work. Yeah, those pearls totally don't. We have right. Oh, definitely not. I knew. Oh, what about this? No. My purple drawer has sequins in it. Surprise! Alright, let me pull out my pink drawer. I've got to do a balancing act. Yeah. Ugh. My light is on top of that. These possibly... Those, I think, actually work best. So I'm just going to set all of this aside. But they are, like, insanely bright. Like, wow, my eyes are going to melt out of my head bright. Those work. Ooh, hexagons. Ah, those work well, too. I don't want hexagons. I want dots. That's what I told myself I would use. So, let's pull out some dots. Let's slide this package open. These are old. Do you even have a date on it or anything? Nope. Jellies. So does Queen & Company even make these kinds of shapes anymore? Do they make shapes called jellies? They're like very domed enamel dots. I don't know how well you can see that. Alright. Let's do one there. One there. And then do a little one down there. Over here. Do a big one there. Smaller one there. Oop. And a small one down here. So each grouping kind of has a little triangle to bring your eyes around what we've got. Do one there. On top of the little letter or little typed sticker thing. And then right up here where these papers are close to crossing. There we go. All right, so I think I'm done. I need to put in my journaling right here and my date down here. And I think this was November 11th. So, because I think this is the same day I took all the pictures. Everybody was this day. So I am going to call this done and attempt to clean up this lovely mess so I can go to bed because it's night time and I'm tired. It's 9 o'clock. I'm not used to staying up this late. I'm a teacher. So I hope everybody has enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up, a subscribe, a comment, a something or nothing at all. It's up to you. Regardless, though, I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye.